Hi everyone and welcome to my channel Heaven's Bridge Tarot. My name is Nia and today you will be receiving a beautiful heartfelt message from your deceased loved ones as well as your angels. I'm feeling angelic presence a lot. I hope you can too. Maybe your loved ones have become your angels. We will see what they want to say to you. Just keep in mind that this reading is for the collective and that not every single detail might resonate with you. Only take what does and feel peaceful about what doesn't. It will be for someone else. The sun is coming out a little bit for you. Can you see the rainbow here at the bottom center? I hope you can. That's a good sign. So please visualize your loved ones on the other side. What do they want to say to you? The first card is out. There's a lot of text written in German on it. I'm an intuitive reader. I'll be picking up on what is necessary and I'll be translating. 34. Fish and Pisces, and they're, oh my gosh, I don't know if you can hear that, but a big plane just flew by, and that is a sign. So many signs. I'm being a little bit overwhelmed. So first of all, they all want to reassure you because many of you will be feeling scared, intimidated and afraid right now, and very low. I mean, if you feel that way, please don't feel like there is anything wrong with you, because it's not. The world is at the lowest point in human history, and if you feel not right, is that you are aligned with what we are all going through, and it will get better. That's why we saw the rainbow here very briefly. Your guardian angels are with you every step of the way, and so are your loved ones. Your loved ones are protecting you. I don't know if you have been able, sorry, my speech is being affected. If you have been able to pick up on their presence and on their signs at all, it could be that you haven't. But please don't think that if you don't experience anything that they're not with you, because they're with you so much. And aeroplanes could be a sign for you. This one was huge. It flew very low above the ground. And where I live at the moment, our military do a lot of exercises in autumn, so that's why. And everything is a sign. So back to what I see here. Are you a Pisces, or was your loved one maybe a Pisces? That could be a sign for you. Abundance, and completion on a soul level. So your loved ones want to comfort you. They want to comfort you for sure. You have been in your feelings a lot. Some of you maybe feel like you're drowning in sorrow, in pain. They want to help you. They will save you, okay? You're a mermaid or a fish or whatever. You won't drown in this. You won't. By the way, this deck is brand new. It's arrived today. It's a gift from Laura. Thank you, Laura, if you're watching. It's called the Engelskraft Tarot, so angel power. Does this resonate with you? Does a loved one on the other side look like her, maybe? I'm really picking up on the name Megan, and Laura will know why. Maybe Laura's daughter chose this deck. Crystal healing. If you feel like crystals help you, then get a crystal. Let your loved one pick a crystal for you. And I think on these cards, they also recommend crystals. Yes, citrine. So your loved ones, if your loved ones were into crystals, or if you are, they are recommending a citrine, and I know why, because the citrine brings brightness, brings positivity, brings joy and happiness, brings light into your life. Get a citrine. I have one and I absolutely love it. It's a stunning crystal. They want to bring sunshine into your darkness, so know that you're not alone and that the sun will come out again. And I forgot to say earlier, that was so weird. I'm struggling with my speech today, and I think it's these spirit frequencies interfering with my throat chakra. I wanted to subconsciously I did an Australian accent. I wanted to say a syllable in Australian English, and that sounded really weird. So are you from Australia? Is your loved one from Australia? Something about it. Or maybe Ireland, because we have clovers here, and it's one with 3 leaves, not with 4. But don't let that confuse you. So a little blessing is coming, and I did mention that in a previous reading. Fun, appreciating the small things. They want to talk to you about a small blessing. They know that you're really struggling. They know how you feel like you're drowning and that you're lost in darkness, and they want to do a little thing for you. A loving little gesture. If you found, or if you will find, for example, a 4-leaf clover or a heart-shaped rock, or if you see something really beautiful, is your loved ones, just to give you that, little sign telling you, hey, I'm with you, I see you, I hear you, I love you. What's this little blessing, please, loved ones? What's the blessing? I'm getting a psychic download, and they're like squeezing me. So they squeeze you. They want to squeeze you. They want to give you the biggest, like really massive, big hug. Not a gentle little hug. No, this is like a squeezing hug. A hug that really expresses the deep emotion and maybe passion. The depths of what your loved ones feel for you expressed in a hug. It's like they want to squeeze you so much. They love you so much. And often, when people have panic attacks, it's said that it helps if they get these heavy blankets, because being kind of squeezed in that sense calms our emotions. I've heard that's also why in some cultures they wrap up their newborns really tightly, because that's the feeling we are used to when we are in our mother's womb. It's really tight in there and it's really warm in there. And when we are panicky, it helps us feel protected and loved, like in our mother's womb, when we get that, squeezing feeling. So they want to squeeze you and tell you, hey, I'm warming you, I'm protecting you, I'm giving you strength. So special message for those of you who have been suffering panic attacks or like breakdowns. Your loved ones were and are there, and they help you. What's the blessing now, loved ones? What's the blessing? Oh, yeah, I see many things here. The tower moment, but also crystal palace. I've been wanting to talk about the crystal palace, here in this reading, and I now need to bring it up. Look up what the crystal palace is. It's angel hospital, literally. On the other side, in the angelic realms, there's the crystal palace, where angels heal the souls of traumatized and broken-hearted individuals who cross over. But I have seen people talk about how they had out-of-body or near-death experiences where they were brought to that angel hospital. And I strongly believe that if we connect to the other side and ask for help, that, they can send angels from that angel hospital onto earth to help us. It's like calling 911, but spiritually. By the way, if one of your loved ones was in a medical profession, that could be a sign for you. My dad was a doctor, for example. Maybe your daughter was a nurse, or I don't know who you're channeling, or maybe you work in the health industry, but this is about healing, okay? So I just wanted to show you the crystal here that she's holding. You need a break, and you need to set firm boundaries. That's what I'm focusing on here. And it says moonstone, okay, and black tourmaline. So if you feel like you have a lot of toxic vibrations around you from negative people, and especially if you work in an area where you are dealing with lost or dark, heavy individuals, and if you believe in crystal magic, get a black tourmaline and let it absorb the negative energy. Tourmaline can hold it for you, okay? And if you want to work with moonstone, the moonstone helps you be more in tune with your emotions so that it doesn't get to a point where you have a breakdown. Because many of you keep pushing, you hold yourselves together. Maybe you have to because, yeah, you have kids to look after or a job, or just you need to hold it together, but you kind of overdo it and you miss that crucial point where you should step back and take a break. And I'm kind of talking to myself here because I'm exactly like that. And right now I should probably be resting. So please take moments to rest. Don't overdo it. And it won't be as heavy as it is right now forever. Okay, so don't be shy to say no to invitations, to offers, to whatever. Like, cut back on what you can. Please rest. Your loved ones are very concerned about you and are telling you that you need some kind of healing moment. So please take a bath tonight if you feel like you need one to relax, and tell your kids to watch a movie and leave you alone for like half an hour or an hour. If you really need to recharge and get your favorite meal and drink, then do it today. Like, don't be strict and harsh on yourselves and be on a diet. Like, give you these little moments of bliss and peace, whatever they are to you. Cancel an appointment. Don't feel guilty. For example, if you agree to meet a friend, don't feel guilty for canceling, because you need to look after your mental health right now and your physical health. But yeah, the blessing is healing frequencies from your loved ones and angels. So please don't be shy to ask for help as well. It's coming. Ask for help. Maybe you are the strong one who keeps everyone going, who's looking after everyone, who's, you know, the go-to person for other people. Don't be shy to say, I'm feeling vulnerable, weak, burnt out today. I need a break. And why do I feel like I'm talking to myself? I really should take this to heart. Do you moan and sigh a lot? This was brought to my attention that I do this a lot and I don't even notice. So please take yourself seriously. Oh, I love this image so much. Are you a horse person? I am. It's the rider, okay? Yeah, take the reins in your hand. That's a German saying for kind of, I think in English we say, take the wheel. In German, we say take the reins. Courage to take the first step. Discover your inner compass, okay? Yeah. And here it says, and I read everything intuitively, all right? So I'm just taking bits and pieces from all of this information. Here it says appointment or date. If you have a appointment or some kind of celebration or work event or exam maybe coming up in a few days from now, and it's really stressing you out, say no. Have the courage to say no. Many of you really need to hear that, and your loved ones know how burnt out you are. And they're so worried about you, and they're saying, say no, or else your body will say no, you know, or your soul will shut down. Say no and listen to your inner compass, because your inner compass is telling you all the time, you know, that you should maybe rest more or love yourselves more or prioritize yourselves more, but you don't listen because you have all of these obligations. So say no. Do you like peppermint tea or peppermint oil? Is that a message for someone here? By the way, I love to work with colors and music and scent. That's my go-to kind of healing methods. And certain scents really have an effect on the soul. So get some organic oil, and you have these oil diffusers. Like, I don't recommend that you get these electricity-based ones where you pour water in a container and then it kind of vaporizes the water, because they can get moldy. I have these little thingies where you pour some water at the top and then you put a candle at the bottom, and then the heat from the candle vaporizes the water, and you put some essential oil in it. magic, magic. And I love to use lavender if I want to calm down or do some spiritual work. And I love orange when I want to vitalize myself. So maybe discover the magic of scent, have a scented bath, do some me time, some self-care. Do that for you. Love yourselves enough to take care of yourselves. Your loved ones, they love you so much. And they're saying you spent so much time working away, hustling away, being strong for other people. Put yourselves first. Oh, I love this image. I love it. And I love how it fell out. The path of emotional understanding, number 8, the moon, feelings, sensitivity, intuition, dreams. It's what I'm being drawn to. You need to get more sleep. Your loved ones, they're really giving you some tough love here. They're telling you prioritize your sleep. And just so you know, everything that has been said, I need to take to heart as well. Be very strict and disciplined about your sleep schedule. Don't take your phone with you into bed and scroll around on social media. Don't be watching YouTube videos before going to bed. Like, put your phone aside and get a regular old school alarm clock, okay? Because many people use their phones as an alarm clock. That's toxic. And pay attention to your dreams, your loved ones. Maybe they visit you in your dreams. They send you signs in your dreams. And are also telling you that if you want to, discover this, we can all have out-of-body experiences in our sleep state, and our soul can travel to the heavenly realms and be with our loved ones whilst we are asleep. You need to train this a little bit. There are great tutorials out there. And lucid dreaming tutorials actually work for this as well. You can decide to have a lucid dream and meet your loved one. So you can get your wings back and fly up to the heavens and have a hospital, spa, recovery, replenishment, stay at the angel hospital, or just, get that squeezing hug in heaven from your loved ones. Okay, but please get enough sleep. Our bodies, the immune system works best at nighttime. One last message, please, loved ones. They are so worried about you. And there is something about doctor's appointment. I feel my dad coming through so strongly, so I apologize. But yes, it would have been his birthday tomorrow, so he knows he's around a lot. But nothing is coincidental, and maybe someone here should go see your doctor. Make sure it's a doctor you feel comfortable and safe with, But there is someone here, and if this is for you. You have been procrastinating a medical appointment, or maybe, you have been too afraid to take that first step to reach out to a medical professional to, start a detox or a diet, or to get some kind of important checkup. If that message is for you, you will know, but your loved ones are very, very worried about you. They have this look of concern, so please take them so seriously. All right, 36, the cross. Something important, a very important task. Learning, exams, belief, finding peace when it comes to your fate, spiritual maturity. Again, black tourmaline, okay? And smudging. So there is a lot going on here. The cross that you are carrying is too heavy, is way too heavy. You need to drop some responsibilities right now. And my heart is literally aching right now as I'm saying this. So we need to take this to heart. There is something that you need to stop doing. If you are someone who's an empath and who suffers a lot on other people's behalf, you need to be so careful that you don't take on their pain because they don't want to take it as a soul. So you need to drop some pain. You feel too much for other people, and some people can't be helped. And you know, by feeling this pain, you can't change their fate. You need to just let people be, and you can do more for them if you are fit, if you are healthy, if you are stable, and if you pray, you do more for them than, you know, like taking on their pain. And also, you know, have some empathy with yourselves. Take a step back and look at yourselves some more, is what your loved ones are saying. And you chose a very difficult lifetime in this incarnation. Before we incarnate, we make karmic soul contracts. Everything that happens here is based on free will and on karmic soul contracts. So you chose some very, very, very harsh lessons. So cut yourself some slack. Don't be so strict with yourselves. Don't compare yourselves to other people who have it much easier than you. If, for example, you feel bad that you have neglected your physical appearance, your household, your career, whatever, or that you don't comply, when it comes to societal standards, you know, if you're not in a relationship at a certain age, if you're not married, if you haven't bought your house yet, if you don't have children, if you don't have a diploma, if you have never been on a fancy holiday anywhere, you have a different path. Your path is purely spiritual. You have to learn to grow from pain and such. And you will be getting the rewards on the other side. So don't compare yourselves to other people, and be nice to yourselves, be gentle. And I talk a lot about this on my other channel, Starseeker Tarot, always linked in the description box down below. But many people in the collective right now are breaking karmic patterns of pain and suffering. And if you feel like you have suffered so much to an extent that you don't want to be here anymore, and that you never want to come back onto planet Earth anymore, that's your soul telling you it's enough, that you should break this pattern. And, you know, if you say no in a peaceful way, and if you, you know, educate yourselves about true spirituality and such, if you just surrender, you can break a toxic pattern of, you know, losing your well-being because you do too much for other people, and also of being in that victim role where things happen to you, severe blows of fate, and they don't happen to other people, and so you always feel like an outcast. I could go on and on and on about this, but you know what to do, all right? So your loved ones, they love you so very much. They're so very concerned. Please take very seriously what they advised you to do. If you made it until the very end, I want to thank you so much for listening and for supporting me. So please leave a thumbs up, leave a comment. If you don't know what to say, leave some angel wing emojis. If you'd like to subscribe, then please join our tribe. Turn on the bell if you want to be notified when I post new content. If you too want to send me some cards or crystals, I have an Amazon wishlist link in the description box down below. Thank you, sending you all my blessings, and until very soon, hopefully. Bye.